It is Tuesday, March 4th, 2025, and these are your BYU-Idaho Radio Evening Headlines. I'm Chandler Guadagnine. Thanks for tuning in. Accused of attacking a woman in her home. EastIdahoNews.com reports that 32-year-old Zachary Wadsworth is charged with felony attempted strangulation, felony battery domestic violence, and misdemeanor intentional destruction of a telecommunication line. At around 10:40 p.m. on February 17th, Jefferson County Sheriff's deputies were called to a home after a report of domestic disturbance. The victim told deputies Wadsworth, whom she knows, entered the home and attacked her. Wadsworth lived in the home part-time, but was not supposed to be there that night. When deputies arrived, they saw a blue Ford F-150 parked down the street away from the home, which they confirmed was Wadsworth's, which was not normal. In the garage, deputies found Wadsworth arguing with another man identified as one of the victim's family members. Deputies say Wadsworth was under the influence of alcohol and admitted to drinking before going into the home. He also admitted to being in a physical altercation with the victim and had pushed her and put her in a headlock. Wadsworth was detained and deputies spoke to several children who were in the home. During the incident, the victim yelled to the children to run and get help from the neighbor's house, which they did. The victim says the attack stopped when the neighbor entered the home. Multiple items around the home were broken, and the victim described seeing stars. Wadsworth was taken to the Jefferson County Jail and posted a $30,000 bond. There is now a no-contact order. He's expected to appear for a preliminary hearing on March 13th. If convicted, he could face up to 35 and a half years in prison. The average price for regular gas in the Gem State is $3.19 per gallon. That's 10 cents higher than a month ago. On a national level, the average price is about $3.10 per gallon, nearly 5 cents cheaper than last week and 25 cents lower than a year ago. Matthew Conde, AAA Idaho's Director for Government and Public Affairs, says crude oil prices have been stable.
I think one of the things that's been good has been the consistency on the price of crude oil. That makes up about 50% of the price of finished gasoline. It's been very, very stable since the beginning of February, hovering near the $70 mark.
As spring break and road trip season approach, demand for fuel may fluctuate.
We're going to see a lot more as the weather improves, people going back and forth, spring break just around the corner. You may see prices kind of teeter-totter back and forth over the next week or two as they try to kind of equalize for all these demand pressures that may rise and fall.
Currently, Idaho ranks 11th in the country for the most expensive fuel. While it's cheaper than some neighboring states like Washington and Oregon, it's more expensive than Montana and Utah. California holds the highest price at $4.79, and Mississippi has the lowest at $2.66. The price of regular gas in Rexburg is $3.17. In Idaho Falls, it's $3.12, and in Pocatello, it is $3.15. For more information, you can visit AAA's website at gasprices.aaa.com. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is adding yet another temple in South America. According to a news release from the church, ground was broken last Saturday for the new Cali, Colombia temple. South American Northwest Area President Elder Jorge T. Becerra presided at the ceremony and gave the dedicatory prayer. Elder Becerra prayed for everyone to be strengthened in their efforts to come closer to Jesus Christ and emphasized the importance of making covenants in the Lord's house. Cali City Mayor Alejandro Eder also attended the event and was given a copy of the Book of Mormon by Elder Becerra. After the construction of the Cali Temple, it will be Colombia's fourth temple in total. Colombia is home to more than 200,000 Latter-day Saints. Thanks for listening tonight. These have been your evening headlines for March 4th, 2025. Keeping up with local and national news is easy. Just ask Google, Alexa, or Siri to play BYU Idaho Radio. We're also right there on your favorite podcast platform. Listen to us there for local stories and interviews with BYU Idaho devotional speakers. I'm Chandler Guadagnine, and this is BYU Idaho Radio.